remind me this one time, like I was in Thailand, in Bangkok, and like there they've got like Tuk Tuks, like I'm sure everyone's seen them and definitely heard them. Like the sound of them is like super cool. They're all like gas powered and then they're such crazy machines, and it's cool to ride them. And I've always like I want one, but I don't know. It's probably it'll be illegal here, and it's probably not legal anywhere else except Thailand. And I was out the front of the hotel, and it's like in a back lane, like in an area Sukhumvit, and there's this guy, and he's like having a cigarette, and he's like in the back of his tuk tuk, and so like I sort of, hey man, like is it easy to drive? And he's like, oh, can you drive a motorbike? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, can you drive manual car? It's like, yeah. He goes, then it's easy to drive. I was like, okay, can I have a go? And he's like, look at me strange. And he said, you can drive. I was like, yeah, I can drive. He goes, oh, okay, you can drive. I was like, you sure? I don't want to get you in trouble. So I get in, and like, you know, like if you've driven a manual car, you sort of get in and you feel the gearbox, you know, and you're feeling where first, second, third, whatever it is. And like in a tuk-tuk, like there's a roof and it's sort of low here. And then this guy runs out of the hotel, a foreigner or a white guy, I think he's from France. And all he can see is like from here down. And then he sticks his head in and he's like, oh. I was like, oh, where are you going? He's like, oh, I've just got to go to 7-Eleven. I was like, oh, 400 baht. And then I sort of like turn around, look at the guy in the back, and he's like, yeah, like that. And the guy's like, 400. I was like, yeah, come on. The guy gets in, so I started up, and then turn around, go up the street, and the guy who's tuk-tuk it is, he's like super excited. He's like, oh, very good. First Phalang, which means foreigner, first Phalang tuk-tuk driver in Bangkok. So we drove up, we dropped him off, and then the driver's friend, like she comes out of 7-Eleven. So then like we took her to work, and we're like going up like along all sorts of streets in Bangkok, like, and it's busy, and there's like, you know, like people sort of like, oh, there's a Phalang driving a tuk-tuk. It was like super cool. It was amazing. Like I totally want one. And then like later, like I googled like, oh, foreigner drive tuk-tuk, Farang drive tuk-tuk, and like there's like only a couple of videos on YouTube, like, and they're like some like tours or some stuff. So like maybe I was I don't know, one of the first few foreigners to drive a tuk-tuk in Bangkok, and it was so cool. And if like normal life mucks up, I'm definitely gonna get myself a tuk-tuk and be a tuk-tuk driver in Bangkok.